So originally I had planned on these videos to be just audio recordings with animation on them, hence the filmed in glorious snow color. But I'm lazy and cheap, and I think I said in the last video, I don't know if I did or not, that if I don't do something, then I just never do it because I'm a megalomaniacal perfectionist. So, but in going back over the videos or the audio recordings, and I didn't realize how many there were, I realized when I found the one I wanted to talk about that, it gives me the opportunity to go back and, explain it a little bit better. But I'm still completely unscripted on this otherwise, so, bear with me here. Now, the secret to life is chairs. And hear me out. Anything that exists in life that we've got gets better if you add a chair to it. The wheel was a great fucking invention, right? But you have the wheel to do what? You can make a cart so your animals can pull shit, or you can make a wheelbarrow and stuff. But otherwise, what do you do with the wheel? You put a chair on it. You either take two wheels and you either put a chair on it with two pedals and make it a unicycle. You take two of them, put a chair on it with a frame underneath of it and make a bicycle. You take three or four of them and you make a tricycle or a car. Four or more for a car. Okay, so you put a seat on that so you can get around easier. Before a car, it was a carriage that you sat on and then you had your animals pull you around. I mean, hell, even the horse, okay? The horse is pretty fucking useful on its own. I mean, just as being a horse, but you put a chair on it, it makes it better, right? It makes the horse 1,000 times better. I mean, otherwise it's just a fucking horse, I mean, it's useful in itself, being a horse, for what it is, but you put a chair on it, now you fucking got something, okay? So, even things in nature, you add a chair to them and they add a chair to a bear. How much fucking cooler is that, right? Now you can ride a fucking bear, okay? Chairs make everything better. All right, we got tired of lifting shit, so we put a chair on four wheels with a fucking powerful motor on it and some forks and made a forklift. All hail the Forky boys. Much love to my Forky boy driving brothers. All right, now, we wanted to go to the moon, so we put a fucking chair on a rocket and blasted our ass comfortably into space. Everything gets better with a chair. We work from home in a chair now. We get in our cars, which is a chair, to drive to work, to sit in a chair, to work in a chair. But the thing is that not everybody's in a chair. And that's the thing about it. There's got to be people standing up making the chairs, or standing up getting the material to make the chairs, or standing up packaging the shit, or getting it ready for shipment, all that shit, and then the people selling the chairs and then taking the chairs home. So at pretty much all aspects of your life, you're having to stand up to service the chairs, okay? The interconnectedness of all things come down to chairs. So there truly will not be world peace until we can get everybody in the world sitting in a chair, no matter what they're doing, at any time, all times of the day, period, all right? Think about any job. Now think about how much better that job would be if you could do it in a chair, all right? Let me think. Think about blogging. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to find a way to invent a chair that you could do logging in and then be able to pick the shit up and still be as efficient, of course, as a man, but, figure out a way to do that. Meet the middle ground between efficiency and comfort, and have the option to sit in a chair while you're doing that. So that way, the point is, I don't want anybody to get out of the chair unless they want to. See, everybody comes on me like, oh, you're describing the future in WALL-E, and yeah, I get their point, except that WALL-E was pretty much a adopted communism. Everybody lived in the chair. There really was no other option except living in the chair. The computers did everything for everybody. So, that's what that is. My vision of the future is not that everybody should be in a chair all the time, because I know there are a lot of people that don't want to be in a chair all the time, and that's a good thing. There are going to be people that will give away their chairs to other people that do want the chairs, so that they can continue not using a chair and only use a chair when they want to, Personally, I don't like being in a chair all the time, or I don't like being in this chair all the time, but it is what it is. The point is that until everybody has the opportunity to do anything at any time in a chair, whether they want, if they want to or not whether, if they want to or not, then we won't have world peace. That's why everybody's fucking grumpy all the time, because some people get to sit in chairs all the time, and some people don't, and some people's chairs are better, and other people don't even have chairs. It's a fucking rat race to get everybody seated, you know? I mean, fuck houses, fuck anything like that. You just want to fucking sit down. And at the end of the day, man doesn't want to sit on the fucking ground, you know? Because that's what the fucking animals do. We have chairs, you know, tables. There's no fucking reason for tables if you don't have chairs, okay? You can throw your shit on any fucking flat surface and sit down next to it and call it a table, but it's not comfortable. You invent the table, you need the chairs for the table so you can sit there and be comfortable. Now that you're comfortable, now you can do cool, super advanced shit like math and poetry and science and music. Music, hey, they figured out pretty much how to get orchestra to sit down. The only person standing up was some of the poor bastards in the percussion and the conductor. Everybody else got to fucking sit down. And then somewhere in the last fucking 100 years, we all decided that the musicians need to stand up and act like jackasses on stage. And, you know, I demand my musicians be able to sit down and just play their fucking music so I can sit there and fucking enjoy it. Sometimes I don't need all the fucking riffraff. Sometimes I just want to fucking enjoy a performance, you know? I don't need all the goddamn theatrics and the over fucking price shit, you know? Goddamn. See? That's what I'm saying. Everybody's busy, everybody's up, everybody's around, and nobody's taking time to relax because nobody thinks they have the time to relax because we have this expectation that we're supposed to be up doing shit. No, we're supposed to be up bettering shit. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Bettering shit. And there are several ways that we could be bettering the human race, and I could probably offer a few dozen solutions, but fuck all those solutions. I demand chairs in everything, and I demand the freedom to be able to choose whether I want to do that or not. So I want the option. So we need to be geared towards that. See, and the thing is that's going to also steer a lot of automation. So all you fucking commies out there, here's the thing. WALL-E is pretty much your future. You will have full automation and you'll have almost zero choice, because otherwise it's not true communism. Otherwise it's this evil shit that we keep getting. We're not adapted as a species. We can't fucking do it. But if you were able to fully automate everything so that everybody didn't have to fucking work, you'd end up having the fucking AI take over, and then we'd end up being slaves, and they'd either kill us, use us for resources, or, you know, end up like WALL-E, best case scenario. You know, and assuming the AI goes rogue, which apparently everybody's fucking idea is that, yes, AIs will go rogue once they get to a certain point. So let's avoid that and find the middle ground before that, right? Before the robot apocalypse, let's find the chair utopia, okay? It's not communism, but you get a little bit of the benefits of that because we're going to get a lot of automation. So, you know, a lot of things will become easier and we'll be able to fucking deal with, because we're trying to think chair-minded. We're trying to think, how can we make this easier to do from a chair? So what systems do we need? And then the people that have to maintain those machines, what tools do they need to be able to sit in chairs and maintain these machines? Okay, see what I'm saying? Underwater welding in a chair. You don't have to sit there and float anymore. You can just sit comfortably in a chair and do your welding. None of that fucking bullshit. Space travel in a chair. You don't have to be floating around like a retard anymore. There you go. So, you know, that's my religion on chairs. I think that was less effective than my previous attempt at this, but at the same time, I think it was more detailed. If you don't believe in the chair utopia, well, I don't care. Come up with your own shit. This is my idea. If you support the chair utopia, well, don't listen to me. Go out and figure out how to put somebody in a fucking chair. That's all I've got for now. I will see you next time. Johnny Nebulous out.